I really, really don't know why more people aren't talking about this SEO and content tool I've been using for probably 2 years now. It's completely changed the way I've been able to produce, create, think about content for a lot of websites. And man, as soon as it came out, it got a bit of a buzz when it came out, but I immediately picked up a lifetime license because it now basically for free gives me the ability to use all the leading sort of OpenAI and Claude Anthropic LLMs in, 1,000 chats worth a month. I can produce 100,000 words worth of SEO optimized content that I have tested. And if you get it right, it can rank, can produce images, AI generated images in with that. It can do your SEO research for you. And it can even, man, it even now can do internal linking on your website and create lead magnets. That's and I don't understand why more people don't use this. They stick to the well-known names of the industry. And I want to show you this. It's called Koala, and I want to give you a little tour and a little review of it today, and explain why I enjoy it so much and why it gives me a massive advantage in speeding up my workflow. Okay, it's called koala.sh, Koala AI. It's all about accelerating your content creation with AI, basically. Create high quality SEO optimized articles in minutes, powered by GPT and actually Claude 3.7. You can switch between different things to start to do your writing. And as I said, like I picked up a lifetime license for free, but like it's backed by all these. When it first came out, it got great mentions from John Dykstra, people like that, and Moss, and it starts from just $7 a month. That's wild. I think I've got the professional license, which is giving me 1.2 million words of AI content a year. Boom. And if you think like, oh, you can't just rank with AI content, I will agree with that in some respects, but like this does such a good job of getting you nearly there that then you can go and put that human spin on it that it's really a no-brainer as part of my workflow, as well as a lot of other things I do. So I'm going to give you the full in-depth review of this stuff. We'll also talk about its good bits and its bad bits, and let's dive right in. So firstly, you've got the chat area, right? This is just works like the other LLMs, except you can choose between GPT and Claude straight away, really easily, Mini and 3.7. I like to use Claude for content writing. I don't know, just the way I like it seems to come out nicer for me. And the beauty of this is you can even hook that up to real-time data, so you can use Claude in turn with searching the web. Now, obviously, you can prompt this how you want, but what's cool as well is it comes with a prompt library. You can put your own custom prompts in there. So I've got things like this PAS framework intro for copywriting. I've got this massive copywriting brief here that I can just go and put my information in, or just create a quick content outline. Let's say like 7 tips for writing SEO content, for example. And we can go and easily like bang the couple of bits in there that we need. Still getting used to my new Mac, so excuse me for different things. Add some additional context if you want. Bang, open up the prompt and let that do its thing. Can even navigate from that while it works. I've got all sorts of Pinterest title descriptions for Pinterest test I'm running at the moment, key takeaways, article research. I want to show you that in a minute as well. But you can see here along the side, we've got basically this inbuilt bank of prompts, which is awesome as well, that you can take and improve email marketing, paid ads, all sorts of like nice prompts. They're not going to come out perfect. Like you're still going to have to do some work to just like tweak and improve this and iterate on some of this stuff. But like you can get a lot of stuff from here, or you can actually take these prompts and build on them themselves, which is a big sticking point for a lot of people. If you're using it for your email marketing, for example, you've got abandoned cart email, re-engagement, all these prompts ready to start using with your brand, which is pretty sick. I love this. And we can see that I've asked it to do this. I've written a prompt to get my article outline. It's even come back with a meta description. Now I can even go and use another prompt that I built in here that's my article research prompt. Pop the article in here and it fills out the rest of the prompt for me. And my article title was 7 tips for SEO content writing or something. This is the sort of slightly more manual way that I can build out my article research and my briefs and stuff for people. If I'm writing or if I need to send a really detailed brief to a writer, then this is great because this is going to go away and do some extra research for me. You can see it's got all this stuff in here. It's gone and I've asked it to, go and find and pull out stats. So it's giving my brief full of stats and information and the resource where it's pulled from. So what copywriting technique to help the writer have some context about why everything is important throughout an article. You've got the different tools to use. Look at this great brief that it's pulling out in seconds just from like these prompts that I've crafted and saved and used time and just tweaked and improved time again. So if you want those prompts as well, custom for this, then I can certainly send them over to you and in the comments. So that's the chat section, which I really love for creating outlines and slightly custom bits of marketing that I need to do. From here, I'd probably send this and get this written properly rather than just using a LLM to do the writing for SEO content. If you're feeling really lazy, you can go into the Koala writer, which this thing is insane as well. This does produce pretty rankable content with a few tweaks on the back end once it comes out. Again, you can choose your. This is basically going to go and do the whole job for you, right? And it's even going to go do your SEO research and your SERP analysis and come back and help you build out a really great piece of content. So you can choose your model again. You can choose your style of article, listicle, Amazon products, rewrite a blog post. You can give it a YouTube video and get it to write a blog post on it. That's pretty cool if you're repurposing content from YouTube videos. What did we say? We said 7 tips for writing SEO content. Let's try this again and see what this style of this comes out. So that's our target keyword. We actually, let's say we wanted to put it in a list. Let's put it in a list. No, let's do blog post. Let's actually change it to how to write SEO content because I just want to write great SEO content. I just want to see how it comes out. Now we've got the SEO optimization section. Default will just naturally sort of do it off the top of its head. AI powered is going to go and actually do what a lot of these other tools do, but automatically. And it's going to go analyze the top pages, extract all the relevant keywords and entities and use them in your article. So we're going to hit AI powered. You can even set it up so it does internal linking in there, that's even more automation. I absolutely love it. There's image features built in. It can pull in YouTube videos if you want. I don't tend to use the image stuff here so much, but if you want, you can. As AI imagery is getting better, you can select the article length here. You can select the tone, the language, and the country, the point of view. Usually go second person. You can ask it to go and search the web and use real-time data and cite it into the content, so you have links, so you can cite the sources. This is a bit I really love. This is the one real feature I love in here is use outline editor. So before it just like goes off and starts writing, we can go and check it and just tweak the outline. We can include FAQ sections, improve readability, add advanced prompting in there, all sorts of stuff, which is awesome. Now we're just going to go and hit create outline. It's going to go and work away at that. Okay, it spent a few minutes going away and coming up with this SEO optimized outline based on its own research from the SERP and optimizations there. So, straight away it's built pretty good. This is a pretty good way to just build a content brief as well for writers. A lot of the time it comes out real nice. Understanding SEO fundamentals, keyword research, audience, how to create the strategy in there, aligning content with search intent. This is all great stuff. Writing SEO content, the art of SEO copywriting, on-page SEO elements. Like I think we selected about 1,500 words. So this has built a pretty sizable brief. You can hit refresh if you don't like it to try again. You can go and add sections if you want to add extra stuff in here and URLs to link to evenly. Even you can see it's got the section name, it's got keywords and entities to mention in that section. And again, you can go and if you have specific background information, you can go and add that in there. But like a lot of the time, this comes out pretty good. I might add a few sections. You can move whole sections around and stuff like that. Once I'm happy with it, bang, hit write article. And she's going to start writing. There we go. Okay, look, it's finished writing now. And it's built me what looks like a really nice article. Obviously, we need to go through and check it a little bit more than that. But you can see, like, it looks pretty good. Creating SEO content requires both understanding search engine algorithms and user experience. You need to strike a balance between writing for search engines and providing valuable information that engages your readers. Can't argue with that. Is it the most engaging writing and punchy writing? No. So, like for me, I would go and add my own sort of punch and flair to this, but it's done the heavy lifting and the main content around the article that I need to then go and like tweak and improve and add my sort of human iteration on there. It's even like added in, okay, external links. You got to be careful because sometimes it sends external links to what would be SEO competitors. It breaks things up. It's nice and readable. Blog post, again, check those external links. But some of them will actually be like just references so you can check the information's right if it's maybe not a topic you're super experienced on. But yeah, there you go. Like, that's an article sort of roughly in the can. You can go and like use these polish features, reducing repetition, removing conclusions, convert passive voice to active voice, all this sort of stuff. You can even fizz it straight over into WordPress or copy, download, whatever. Boom. And it has bulk mode as well, so you can go and bulk write these articles and get them out if you need a lot of content really quickly. Or it's actually great, like if you're not SEO writing and you're looking for social media content, then this can work great as well, and you don't have to do too much editing if you get the angles right. So that's the chat and the writer. Saves so much time for a lot of work. And if you don't think that AI content ranks, like I've used Koala Writer in tandem with my own iterations as a human written, very quickly within half an hour, get a great piece of content, get it published, and it ranks and it brings in thousands and thousands of users a month to websites. Like, fact, it happens. Like, the only way you know if this stuff works or not is if you go and test it. And that's what I'm doing on a daily basis with these sorts of tools. Images, I don't use this a lot, but you can see I actually generated a YouTube thumbnail about SEO. Kind of hit and missed a mark, but like you can play around with this. It's not my favorite image generation zone. One cool feature they've added is Koala links, where you can go and have internal links added to a website. It's going to go through, analyze all your pages, add a code snippet into the website, and it's going to go and insert internal links, related posts, even schema for all analyzed pages. And it can all do it on autopilot. That's pretty awesome. Haven't actually tried this too much, but I'm interested to see how it runs. Koala magnets is the final one. You can see this, like, I might even start using this for some of my YouTube content, when I need to like generate a lead magnet or I want to provide a resource for someone. You can go in and it's actually going to pop your email in and it's going to send the lead magnet to their email and actually going to generate the list of leads that comes in here. So you can see one I created earlier, local SEO checklist generator. Pretty cool. Generate a quick prompt, generate a comprehensive checklist for improving a Google business profile based on user input. Placeholder to help usher the reader, the user. Collect an email address. Call to actions. You can design and change the colors of it. But essentially, when you say like, well, I've got a coffee shop in New York. That's what I want to rank for, and it's going to give me and generate a custom local SEO checklist to my email. This is just the little test area. It's going to show you, pop the email in here, and it's going to give this custom checklist bespoke to the person. Even though a Google business profile, it's all kind of the same stuff, it's nice to have tailored stuff for people. Claim and verify your profile, add a relevant secondary caption, provide complete business address. Like, look at this list. I mean, that's going to be great for someone. So haven't actually used the lead magnet stuff as well, but I've started trying it out, and I think I'm gonna test it out when the opportunity arises, see how it performs. Again, if it does great, then add it into my processes. If not, then so be it. But that's why I love Koala. It's got the chat and the writer feature, and then you've got the links and the magnets area as well to give this like pretty epic marketing weapon that, man, I don't know why a lot more people don't talk about this or use this, because it rocks.